Boys, I have a question for you. Did the defense blow a 13-point lead, or was Minnesota in the process of making a comeback?
Okay, I guess I'm talking. Um, I don't. It's tough. Um, I think they got some momentum at the fourth quarter off of that punt return. That led to a quick touchdown. I'm not gonna put that on the defense. That was mostly on special teams, and then they played a little prevent. I'm not gonna blame this on the defense, but I'm not gonna sit here in la la land and say the defense played well. They got 2 turnovers, but at the end of the day, if you actually watch this fucking game, you know that it had nothing to do with the defense, and it had all everything to do with their quarterback because he couldn't hit the backside of a fucking barn, and that's why that we won this game because he was missing wide receiver after wide receiver, underthrowing wide receiver after wide receiver. It was pretty fucking shitty. I don't think the Bears blew it. I think Minnesota was getting a little bit of momentum. And when you have a team and you're not able to put them away, that's typically what happens. And unfortunately, the Bears were not able to put them away.
So about agree with Miller there too. In the final quarter, Caleb was 2 for 6 for 38 yards, and he was sacked twice. That was his stat line. So they had some momentum. Our offense didn't show up. I honestly am not gonna lie to you. Weirdly was remembering the game in the week 1 game where they freaking came back and won. Like I was like, oh my god, like the city will freaking they'll start burning down the city if this happens again. But I think that's growth, right? We've seen this team before. We see their tendency. How do we overcome what they do to win the game? And that was the impressive part to me. Yes, the defense for the most part, like I said, like I don't think I'm gonna jump over like walls to get them accolades here, but they were respectable with all the injuries and everything they got going on. They held them to like 27 some percent on the third down, got 2 turnovers. Like, I'm not saying they're the best defense out there, but they did their job. And in the fourth quarter, I think they just wanted it more. They had a little bit of momentum and they scored some points, which we knew they would. Yeah, like they have some playmakers out there too. So, it was expected. Like I think defense played solid.
I remembered about week 1 too, and I saw how they came back. So yeah, during the game, I was kind of thinking that it's the little stuff that Minnesota was doing to kind of get to where they were getting. So I will give maybe a 51-49 advantage to Minnesota making it a comeback, but I agree with Miller too. I think turnovers are great and whatnot, but I think if we blew that game, that would have shown again just how those last couple of quarter drives, the missed field goal or the offense not producing, it's to help avoid situations like this of what happened. The only difference is we came out on the winning end when the clock struck 0. So I actually agree with kind of both of your statements there. Moving on to the final question, because we don't want to get too much into the horribleness that is the defense. What would you say is a standout performer of the defense? It's whoever wants it. We'll go ahead, Bhupen.
It's our safety, Kevin Byard. Sorry, the league leader in interceptions, Kevin Byard.
I would have said JJ
Miller, what about
McCarthy,
you?
but I would have gotten yelled at. So I'll go Nashawn Wright, who got that huge interception end of half. If he doesn't pick that ball off, who knows where we're at right now because they were driving down the field. They were almost in field goal range. So, hell yeah.
I actually agree with Miller. I think that interception was bigger than the other one. That could also have been a swinging point of the game too, if they got points on that drive. So I'm glad we were able to stop it there. So that is our recap of Bears Vikings, where Bears win 19-17.